What's up, y'all? So today I'm going to be starting a series of naming every subdivision of every country in the world, starting off today with the continent of South America. Now, a bunch of YouTubers have inspired me to do this, mainly Mercateer. Shout out to him. He's an absolute legend. He completed it about a year ago now. So he started off by naming subdivisions of continent per continent, and then he eventually did the subdivisions of the whole world in one sitting, which is, unheard of. Then another YouTuber called Muskox also did it, though he did not do the whole world at once. He made videos per region. And also Jake Lyons, if I'm not mistaken, he has named subdivisions of South America and Europe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, alright, so without further yappage, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're going to start from the south here. We'll go from the south to north, starting off with Chile here. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in like this. Alright. Chile, Magallanes. What's the full name? Magallanes y de la Antártica Chileña. We have Aysén del General Carlos Ibáñez del Campo. Los lagos. Los ríos. Now there's also Los Ríos in Ecuador here. That's when the names of a bunch of subdivisions overlap, meaning they both turn green. We have Araucanía, and I want to try to type in Araucanía here. It'll take Arauca in Colombia there. What I meant to type is Araucanía. And we have Biobío, Ñuble, Maule, Libertador, General Bernardo O'Higgins. Then we have Santiago, which is actually the only Chilean subdivision without a coastline, as you can see. Also where the capital Santiago is at. Oh yeah, and there's also a Santiago del Estero subdivision right here in Argentina. Coquimbo. Oh yeah, Valparaíso. First there, Valparaíso. The famous Easter Island is actually part of this subdivision. Atacama, Antofagasta, Tarapacá, Arica, y Parinacota. I was like, let me just check I'm recording. I am, okay. Argentina now, Tierra del Fuego, like Land of the Fire now. Tierra del Fuego, Antártida e Islas de Atlántico Sur. We have Santa Cruz. We also have a Santa Cruz in Bolivia. Chubut, a big Welsh diaspora here. Rio Negro. When I type in Rio Negro, it took Rio de Janeiro here in Brazil. Rio Negro, there's also a Rio Negro right here in Uruguay. Neuquén, if I can type correctly, Neuquén, La Pampa, Buenos Aires, the subdivision and the city right there. Mendoza, San Luis, Córdoba. There's also a Córdoba in Colombia there. And then we have Santa Fe, Entre Rios, which means between rivers. Corrientes, Misiones, there's also Misiones right here in Paraguay. And then San Juan, Catamarca, La Rioja, Catamarca, Tucumán. Sorry for the audio, by the way, I haven't bought a mic. I'm working on that, We have Salta, Jujuy, Chaco, and Formosa. Alright. We're going to move on to Uruguay. Obviously, Rio Negro already filled in. We have Montevideo, the capital, Canelones, San Jose, Colonia, Soriano, Florida. Yep, we have a Florida in Uruguay. Obviously, like the U.S. state. And then Durazno, which I believe means like peach, if I'm mistaken. La Vieja, 33, Rocha, and what is this? Maldonado, we have Cerro Largo, Tacuarembó, Paysandú, Rivera, Artigas, and Salto, similar to Salta right here in Argentina, both located on the northwestern side of the country. Alright, moving on to, we'll do Paraguay, Bolivia, and Brazil. Alright, Misiones are obviously already filled in. Buku, Itapua, Alto Paraná, Cazapá, Huayra, Cajuazú, Central. We have Asunción, the capital. Paraguay. Now when I try to type in Paraguay, it'll take the subdivision of Pará in Brazil and Pará right here in Suriname. Paraguay is what I meant to initially type in. We have Cordillera. Actually, I also have a Cordillera in Philippines, but that's for a later video. We have Canin de Yu, Amambay, San Pedro, Concepcion, Presidente, which is named after a U.S. president, which apparently solved like a territorial dispute over here. And then Boquerón, Alto Paraguay. Alright, I'll do Bolivia, Santa Cruz already filled in. Tarija, Chuquisaca, Cochabamba, Potosí, La Paz, Oruro, Beni, and Pando. Alright, moving on to Brazil, Pará and Rio de Janeiro already filled in. We have Rio Grande do Sul, big river of the south, Santa Catarina, Paraná, São Paulo, the most populous state, obviously. We have Mato Grosso and Mato Grosso do Sul. Well, we'll do both at the same time here. Mato Grosso and Mato Grosso do Sul there. Rondônia, Acre, Amazonas. Now there are a bunch of countries which also have the name, the subdivision name of Amazonas. Namely, there, as you can see, Venezuela, Colombia, and Peru. So lots of subdivisions named Amazonas there. Of Roraima, Amapá, Maranhão, Piauí, Tocantins, the newest state, obviously, broke away from Goiás not too long ago. With Goiás itself, Distrito Federal, the capital, Brasília, Distrito Federal, is it Minas Gerais or Gerais? I actually don't know. But yeah, Minas Gerais there. Espírito Santo, Bahia. I'll zoom in here on the northeast. Sergipe, Pernambuco, Alagoas, Paraíba, Ceará, and Rio Grande do Norte. If I can type Rio Grande do Norte. Alright, moving on with Peru. I'll try to fit this in one frame. Okay. Tacna, Moquegua, Puno, Madre de Dios, Cusco, Apurímac, Arequipa, Ayacucho, Ica, Huancavelica, Junín, Pasco, Ucayali, Lima, Callao. This is Lima, the city, and this is Lima, the subdivision, whatever it's called there, department, I don't know. Huánuco, Ancash, San Martín, Loreto, the biggest subdivision where the city Iquitos is located at. La Libertad, Cajamarca, obviously similar to Catamarca down there in Argentina. What is this? 1 second. Piura, Tumbes. Oh yeah, Lambayeque. Similar to Mayabeque in Cuba. Alright, moving on to Ecuador. We have Los Rios and Morona Santiago already filled in when we type in Los Rios in Chile and Santiago in Chile as well. Alright, so Galapagos, obviously famous archipelago there. El Oro, Loja, Zamora, Chinchipe, Azuay, Cañar, Guayas, where the city Guayaquil is at. Santa Elena, Manabí, Esmeraldas, Carchi, Imbabura, Sucumbíos, Orellana, Pastaza, there, Napo, Pichincha. If I'm not mistaken, Quito is located here in the Pichincha subdivision. We have Santo Domingo de las Cháchilas there. What else? Cotopaxi. For some reason, during the memorization process, Cotopaxi is one of the subdivisions I forget the most. I don't know why. Tungurawa, Chimborazo, and Bolivar. There's also a Bolivar in 2 other countries. Here we have a Bolivar in Venezuela and Colombia. Alright, moving on to Colombia. Starting off with the islands of San Andres, Providencia, and Santa Catalina here. For Colombia we have Córdoba, Bolívar, Arauca, and Amazonas already filled in. So Juanía, Vaupés, Vichala, Guayare, Meta, Caquetá, Putumayo, Nariño, Cauca, Valle del Cauca, Huila, Bogotá, the capital, Cundinamarca, Tolima, Caldas, Risaralda, Quindío, Chocó, Antioquia, Atlántico, Magdalena, Cesar, La Guajira, which actually has a desert right here in its northern parts. What is this one? One sec. Sucre. There's also Sucre right here in Venezuela. Then we're missing Casanare, Boyacá, Santander, and Norte de Santander. Alright, moving on to Bolivia. Amazonas, Bolivar, Sucre, and Vargas, and La Guaira, for some reason already filled in. Okay, Apure, Barinas, what is this? Táchira, Zulia, Mérida, Trujillo, Falcón, Lara, Portuguesa, Cojedes, Yaracuy, Carabobo, Aragua, the capital Caracas. These islands right here off the coast. Dependencias Federales, Nueva Esparta, and then Miranda, Juarico, Anzoátegui, Monajas, and and Delta Amacuro. Alright, moving on to the Guianas now. Guyanas. We have the French-owned French Guiana there. And moving on to Suriname. Para already filled in. We have Sapaliwini, if I'm not mistaken. It's very, very sparsely inhabited here. It's just mostly forest, you know what I'm saying? Obviously Suriname being the percentage-wise the most forested country on the planet, if I'm not mistaken. Brokopondo, obviously Dutch-speaking. So the Guyanas are unlike any other countries of South America because of their language, basically. Marovene, Komevene, very big Javanese presence here, obviously brought by the Dutch as indentured laborers from Indonesia before it became Indonesia. The capital Paramaribo, Huanica, Saramacca, Koroni, Nikeri. Alright, moving on to our final country. Forgot the Falkland Islands as well here. Islas Malvinas, obviously part of the British, claimed by Argentina. I'm not gonna get into the geopolitics of that. Try to stay as neutral as possible on this channel. Have East Berbice to Guyana, by the way. Moving on to Guyana, East Berbice Quarantine. By the way, these have very, very long names. I had a hard time memorizing these. But they have Upper Takutu, Upper Essequibo, Potaro Siparuni, Kuyuni Mazaruni, Parimawani, Pomerone, Supanam. Was that like a Dutch name? Like what's with the double O's and double A's? I don't know. Then we have Essequibo Islands, West Demerara, Upper Demerara, Berbice, and Demerara, Berbice. No, Demerara Mahaika berbais. Yeah, Mahaika berbais. Alright, so that's it for the continent of South America. Stay tuned for the continent of North America. Take care. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.